If you've ever felt like no matter what you wear, you still don't feel put together or stylish, this video is going to change that forever. There was a time when I looked like this. I wasted money on clothes that didn't make me look any better. I second-guessed every outfit. I compared myself to other women, wondering what they knew that I didn't. I never felt put together. But now I look like this. I feel confident and put together every time I get dressed. It's all thanks to a few simple frameworks that are easier than you think. If you apply what's in this video, you will instantly transform your style and finally look put together. By the way, I'm Libby, and I love sharing the little life learnings that can transform your confidence and help you live a more healthy and fulfilling life. Here is the most important lesson for this entire video. 99.9% of the time, looking put together has nothing to do with price tags. It's about how what you wear works with you, not against you. I learned there are 3 big reasons why I never looked put together, and it's why you don't feel put together either. And then one important philosophy, the cherry on top of looking effortlessly put together. Let's dive into reason 1, not understanding what works for your body and what you can do about it. Why do celebrities always look snatched, stylish, and put together? It's because they have personal stylists that analyze everything about their body. Their hair, their skin, eye color, how things fit their unique body shape. On top of that, everything is tailor-made so that the fit and the details work for that individual. Unfortunately, most of us don't have personal stylists or tailor-made clothing, and we need to rely on what's readily available in stores and online. This leads to the biggest problem in not understanding our body. We buy what looks good on the model, but that doesn't necessarily translate to what looks good on us. When you buy and wear what doesn't suit your body shape and you only follow trends, you always feel like something is a little bit off. Something's not quite right. But we can fix this. Solution number 1, colors. Humans are visual creatures, and colors affect us more than we realize. They not only shape how our outfit looks, but it also affects our mood and how we feel about ourselves. Your personal color palette is your style cheat sheet. When you know what colors work on you, shopping, getting dressed becomes effortless. It is surprisingly easy to find your color palette as well. And you can start by figuring out if you're warm, cool, or neutral toned. And you can use these simple at-home tests. The vein test: look at your wrist veins in natural light and determine what colors you see there. Blue-purple veins can suggest cool undertones. Greeny type veins can suggest warm undertones. And a mix of both can suggest more neutral undertones. The second test is the jewelry test. Put some jewelry on and then place the jewelry on different parts of your body. If gold really looks good, you're probably more warm toned. If silver looks better, then you might be more cool toned. If both really look good, then you're probably neutral toned. The final test you can do is the white paper test. Place a piece of paper up against your skin in relatively neutral light. If your skin appears a little bit more yellowish, you're likely warm undertoned. If your skin looks a little more pinkish or bluish, you're probably cool undertoned. And if there's really no dramatic shift, then you might be neutral undertoned. Once you identify what your undertones are, you can use a seasonal color analysis chart to identify your perfect palette. When I did this, I discovered that I'm a dark autumn. This means that I'm warm toned, so I look best in colors that are a bit more warm, earthy, rich. Once I switched to wearing colors in my primary color range, I felt more radiant, more confident, more self-assured, because I actually like how the colors reflect on my skin and I like how they make me feel about myself. And you can have this experience too. So I've linked a whole bunch of resources in the description for you. This will help you navigate your undertones and figuring out what color palette you are. Now we move into solution number 2, silhouettes. When you wear clothes that don't flatter your body, you stay trapped in the cycle of overspending on items that probably won't work. This tool becomes your second style cheat sheet. Just like finding your color palette, finding your silhouettes is easier than you think. Firstly, determine your body shape. There are so many charts and reference guides online that can help you figure out where you sit on the spectrum of bodies. Once you identify your shape, then you can actually start to identify the types of cuts and silhouettes that are going to flatter that shape. I've linked a reference. Use this as a guide to figure out what cuts and styles are going to work best for you. Just like with my color palette, I almost exclusively shop now in these silhouette styles, making life 10 times easier. Moving into biggest reason number 2, mismatched purchases. Remember when I said looking put together is all about how clothes work with you? Well, they also need to work with each other. Think of your wardrobe like a puzzle. When pieces don't match, things can sometimes feel a little bit off. The very last thing I want to do is purchase something just because it's cute or trending. Mismatched purchases create 2 major problems. You waste money on items that don't properly coordinate with anything else you own, so they sit unworn and probably still with tags on them. And 2, getting dressed becomes stressful because things don't work with each other. I also have a video all about different money habits, and this ties in perfectly to curating your lifestyle and ensuring your spending is aligned with the version of yourself that you want to become. Okay, so how do you build your cohesive wardrobe so that you're not buying mismatched items? Number 1, fabric consistency. 2, intentional item pairing. The right fabrics make you look polished, elegant, and put together. So when you build your wardrobe around complementary fabrics, everything works together more naturally. When shopping, I always consider how a new item and its fabric will consider the existing items that I have in my wardrobe. That pre-planning completely eliminates the stress of figuring out what to wear every morning. Figuring out what to wear every morning means that we need to consider element number 2, intentional item pairing. There is nothing worse than going to your wardrobe trying to get dressed and feeling like you have nothing to wear. This is exactly what intentional item pairing solves. When I purchase an item, I try to envision what I already have in my wardrobe to ensure that it's going to continue to add to the puzzle. I find it better to have fewer items that work well together than a closet full of standalone pieces or trending items. Before I buy anything, I intentionally ask myself 3 questions. What 1 to 2 items do I already own that I could pair this with? Does this fill a gap in my wardrobe or duplicate something I already own? Will this match my style goal? We'll talk about that one in a moment. If I can't easily answer those questions, or if I'm umming and ahhing, it's probably a good thing that I don't buy it. The real game changer for me when I implemented this was creating mini sets within my wardrobe. Tops, bottoms, jackets, shoes that weren't actually bought within the same set, but create a set because I'm following the same style patterns and frameworks. This means now I can grab almost any top or bottoms from my wardrobe and they're going to automatically look put together. This brings us into reason 3, not having a style goal. Before I felt put together, I was constantly winging it. My style constantly changed, usually because I was following trends, leaving me overwhelmed and confused with a closet full of items that were disconnected styles. That obviously led me to feel not stylish and definitely not put together. A style goal gives you a practical vision for how you want to present yourself. It answers how you want to feel, what you're trying to achieve, and how you want to show up in the world through your clothing. This is especially important because if you are trying to build a positive self-image, you will want to leverage aspirational style as a tool to get you there. Your style goal does 4 very important things for you. It gives you aesthetic direction. It considers your lifestyle needs. It taps into how you want to feel on a daily basis, and it creates visual consistency. Here are 3 steps to identify your style goal. Number 1, identify what look inspires you. Browse Pinterest for style categories: classic, elegant, modern, feminine. Notice which style catches your eye. Step 2, create an inspiration bank. In Pinterest, save looks you love that are within your style direction. Include everything: hair, makeup, shoes, bags, clothes, accessories. Thirdly, simplify it and personalize. Create the easiest possible version of this style to fit your life. Your go-to routine for your hairstyle, your makeup, your accessorizing, your hair care, skincare. These are routines that don't necessarily change. You know they are reliable, they work, and they are based on your style goal and what inspires you, and also what flatters you. Now we come to the final key of looking put together, and this is understanding application. Once you've learned how to dress for your body, what suits you, created your style goal, application is the cherry on top. And there's one key concept to understand. If you want to look more put together, polished, and stylish, less is more. To make this easy, follow the statement piece rule. When putting your outfit together, include only 1 to 2 statement or standout pieces. This is the secret to looking perfectly stylish and put together. Why? Well, because when you have too many items calling for attention, nothing gets the attention and instead everything looks cluttered and messy. This statement rule of choosing 1 to 2 key standout pieces helps you narrow down what to wear and clarifies what you're trying to express with your outfit. Here are a few practical examples. Wear a similarly toned top and bottom, with the statement piece being either the bag or the shoes, or choose a bold colored dress but keep the bag, accessories and the shoes all very neutral toned, or wear a matching outfit set except where the jacket is the pop of color. This rule creates consistency in your outfit. Even if you don't consider yourself stylish, when you follow this rule, you will always look put together. As you apply these frameworks, you tap into some seriously life-changing hidden benefits. You have less stress getting dressed in the morning because you have concepts that work for your body and take the guesswork out of everything. You are more confident in your appearance. You don't worry if you look good or not. You know you do. You have more money through intentional purchasing. You buy pieces that have a genuine place in your wardrobe instead of spending excessive amounts of money on unnecessary things. You build a distinctive personal style. Even while applying these frameworks, your natural identity, authenticity will shine and emerge through. All right, I would love to know what color season you are. Go back to the start of the video, do some of those tests, and then leave in the comments below what you think you are. Everything you need to start your journey of looking more put together and stylish, and of course more confident, is linked in the description for you. Go back and rewatch this video, digest the concepts. As always, I appreciate you. Subscribe if you got value out of this. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.